Zendaya might not be having a good time because it looks like Shrek 5 has had enough of the girl boss trope, and that means they're not dopey enough to stay with her anymore, casting new characters, new boys to take over the movie. Shrek and Donkey forever. Sorry, Felicia, but it looks like Zendaya is nevermore. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. It is a pleasure, as always, as we continue our endeavor of explaining entertainment and keeping you ahead of the culture curve. Today, we're going to do just that as we swerve on over to Universal to find out what's happening in my swamp, Donkey. Turns out that they've delayed Shrek 5. They've rewritten it. They are redoing it. They're recasting it. And it's no longer about a girl boss teenager film. Nope. It's all about Shrek and Donkey now. Details on the way. Poor Zendaya. She's saying goodbye to a girl boss film. I made that up on the spot. That's not bad, eh? Zendaya was supposed to be the star of Shrek 5. We've got this article. It's out of the Hollywood Reporter. It comes from from February 27th, okay? And I'm going to give you an update. We've got an update on this. She was going to be the star. She's going to be Shrek's daughter, and it's all about the girl boss movie. The busy star joins the cast that includes Mike Myers, Eddie Murphy, and Cameron Diaz. Says Shrek 5 has landed a star that may make other franchises green with envy. Zendaya has joined the venerable animated film series The Daughter of Shrek. She also joins Eddie Murphy, the voice of Donkey, which is all that really matters at this point. Zendaya is one of the most in-demand stars working today. Oh, is she? We'll find out in just a minute. The feature has a December 23rd, 2026 release date from Universal and DreamWorks Animation and is the first of the main series since 2010's Shrek Forever After. Now, Zendaya was supposed to be the one to bring in the young'uns, as they say in some places in the US of A. She was supposed to bring in the young crowd. But, folks, I'm here to tell you, we got a delay. And what did they do with the delay? They came in and they said, no to the girl boss trope. It's gone away from Shrek. Back to something that will appeal to boys. Who would have ever believed that a franchise that's all about burping, belching, and making bubbles in the mud would appeal to guys more than girls? Shrek 5 cast adds Superman and Saturday Night Live stars as Fergus and Farkle, brothers to Zendaya's Felicia. Now, you could say, and by the way, here's the only image that we had. Who's in the image? We've got Fiona, we got Shrek, we got Donkey.
No. You don't have Shrek. You got not Shrek. Just
oh my, you don't. It's okay. Shrek Light. You got Shrek Light, and they're looking at I'm a real boy, and he's there with his little nose doing the thing. Who's the only other character? Zendaya. This came out before they delayed and reset everything. Zendaya was supposed to be the star. I got a feeling that she wasn't going to take them very far. She was annoying them, I believe. Here's the update. Universal and DreamWorks Animation Shrek 5 has added James Gunn Superman actor Skylar Gisondo and Saturday Night Live star Marcelo Hernandez to its expanding cast. The announcement was made during the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade as reported by Cinema Blend. Gisondo and Hernandez will voice Fergus and Farkle, the brothers of Zendaya's Felicia. Now, here's what you need to know. They just announced them. They just hired them. This movie was delayed. They already had the lines recorded. They already had everything done. And now, look here at the end, folks. Look what they always save it for the end. The long-awaited Shrek 5 is now scheduled to release on June 30th, 2027, after shifting from its previous December 23rd, 2026 date. Why did they shift it?
Because they had to make a whole new movie.
That's exactly right. They had to bring in two big actors. These are not no names. I mean, I know they're not the biggest names on the planet. They didn't get Tom Holland, right? They didn't go out there and get Timothy or whatever. What's he going by these days? I don't even know, right? They didn't get those kind of stars. They didn't even get Dusty Buns, but they got the C tier, and that'll do. That'll do, Donkey. And so they brought them in. And guess what? They delayed. They brought these guys in, and I'm here to tell you, Steve's exactly right. It's all because the girl boss isn't working in Hollywood, and they needed a new movie. So that's what's happening. Steve, are you shocked that girl boss is not going to win the day for Shrek?
I am shocked that they're not I mean, if they make fun of the girl boss, then that will be a true Shrek movie.
How much money would they make if they made fun of the girl boss trope in Shrek 5? If that's the point of it?
Loads.
$1 billion. Make fun of the girl boss trope.
If they made it so that Shrek is remaking the Shrek movies, but his daughter is now the one inheriting the Shrek title, and everything just blows up incredibly in their face, this movie would make gangbusters. It's not going to be that, but it would.
Actually, I'm not sure that you're off the mark, because the Shrek movies have famously made fun of Disney in all of their iterations, and that would be the most obvious way to lampoon what Disney has been doing for the last several years.
Vash, I know you got to get out of here. Give us your take on Shrek 5 being backed up, new people brought on. It's the brothers. It's not like the brothers weren't going to be in the movie. They just needed voices. They weren't even given voices. That's how you know the girl boss is done, because they actually said to themselves, oh, darn. These little boys that Shrek has, they need voices now because they're in the script this time as opposed to sitting there as extras.
Yeah, it's definitely a transitionary time within DreamWorks right now. I think there were some who were like, oh, let's go ahead and go into, woke and all that. And then it's like, let's not, follow some of our contemporaries in the animation space. And so I think there's been this realignment occurring, and I know for a fact that DreamWorks is in the process of establishing some more female-friendly franchises. But it's like, okay, if we have a male-dominated franchise like Shrek, does it really make sense to incorporate a female presence to the extent that it removes our kind of our base when it comes to people who actually watch these films? Maybe it's not in our best interests. So it doesn't surprise me that there has been a kind of shift here, because we've seen that with a lot of DreamWorks productions as it's attempting to become profitable under the new owners of Comcast. It's really fascinating how this is all working.
Almost like they don't want to Star Wars this thing. Vash, get out of here. We're going to see you real soon. Let's go to Lauren real quick. Lauren, Shrek is a movie that's all about being gross, and it mocks the fairy tales, and they need to get back to that. And it doesn't need to be, it needs to be, I'll be honest, it doesn't need to be about any of Shrek's kids. They're ancillary. It's about Shrek and Donkey and Fiona, but mostly Shrek and Donkey. Go there, do that. That's the movie. That's what it should be every single time. You agree?
I'm not sure, but maybe. I have enough faith in DreamWorks, actually, because I don't see them as just mocking the fairy tales. They do rib them a little bit, but it's more that they're ribbing the conventions that are around it, and they've always been skillful at doing that. So,
are they brave enough to take on the girl boss trope we've lived through since 2016?
I think they might be, because that seems to me to be in Mike Myers' wheelhouse, and Eddie Murphy's too. So I actually think they may go for this. I'm curious. I want to see what they do.
If they do, it's absolutely on. I mean, because that's a pressure release valve, right? Laughter and comedy is what gives us, permission to just finally say, enough of this. We're stressed out by this. So that would be a joy. That would be a pleasure if they pull the lever and suddenly we're making fun of Ray and we're making fun of Elsa and Anna. Now, I'm not against every girl out there, every hero out there, but come on. It's been a long time of this.
There's a load of material that they can take potshots at, and I think that gives them a broad canvas that the audience will enjoy watching get poked a little bit.
You know what, though, on top of that, because of the fact that this movie got this commercial, the preview, whatever, trailer, got shellacked for the animation, the fact that they had to redo the animation anyway because they didn't want to Sonic this thing, or they do want to Sonic this thing, right? So they can fix everything. It gave them the permission to rewrite the story on top.
It also tells us they have plans beyond just this Shrek movie, and that was going to end those plans. They can't come back. This is the deal with Mando and with Starfighter and Star Wars, by the way. They can't come back to theaters with a franchise that's been dormant and fail so hard that it makes it impossible to keep going. And with Shrek 5, they can't come back and unalive the franchise right off the bat. You just can't do it. Otherwise, shelve it. And that's what they had to do in this case, just delay it 6 months, hire some new people, change the script, and start all over basically again. That's what they're doing. And good for them. Good for them. End of the girl boss era? Probably. End of Zendaya? Not as long as Spider-Man's around. Put this baby to bed. This video is over. Turn off the lights, but not quite yet, folks, because we do ask one final thing before we say goodbye, and that is, would you consider clicking the like button, share, subscribe, click it and stick it to those algorithms. It is the notification bell, and drop a comment down below. Also greatly appreciated, anytime you would like to share this out on your favorite social media platforms, well, we would love that. And we'd also love to hear your thoughts. Folks, drop a comment down below and use that beautiful mind of yours. If you would not mind, we'd love to know what you're thinking. Also, if you would like to become a member of the channel, it's as simple as clicking the join button. It is the price of a soda per month, and you'll gain access to all kinds of new, cool, exclusive information. Folks, until the next time, we have the honor of spending time with you. Keep learning, keep growing, and as always, keep having fun.